What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's IPvKidsIRL here. As y'all can tell, all day we're finally getting our metro. So, just thought I would report it, hop on real quick, show y'all where we're at. Another monumental path that rogues have done for season 3. Figured I would record. This is basically like our Atlantis, as you guys can imagine. We're not going for Atlantis or anything like that, but we are gonna end up getting Southlands metro. So work together with PTSD, and we're basically ending up getting basically hijacking it from Winter's Wrath Chargos, but it's got to be done. It has to be done. Who's gonna be the last person? It's like sitting here stuck. There's like, we've been beating this thing down like all day, as you guys can tell. I mean, we've just been non-stop beating the crap out of all day. I mean, these are just pretty much one teams that have just been going non-stop. So we started at 10. We're going by the game time up here. So we went up to it was 10 game time this morning. We started our first assault. Then we went on to a second one. It was honestly just a little bit disorganized altogether, but we are ending up making it through though. Second one was at 16. That was kind of like the second organized time. Now we're just here again. The troops kind of at this point were a bit too leveled up. I think I can go back to where I can't remember how many exactly I took off just by myself with just Khan and see, we're gonna it should show them. It was like their first win way back. Okay, so I did 24 troops pretty much by myself. I'll show a lose right here. That was whenever he lost. So just 2 troops from mine wiped out 24 defenders, and there were, I think, 40 defenders. So it didn't take much. We have a lot of strong players that are, you know, way higher up level people than me even. And so a couple of 50s in here, and you guys can basically shoot this thing down. There you have it. We got it. We got it. 300,000 and three kind of organized attempts ish was what it took for Belief Gate. Belief Gate had the same thing, but it did definitely stop us whenever they had troops underneath that would kill the siege, right? You know, they would come up whenever siege would hit, they would kill, and then one of the assault teams would wipe them back out again. But in the process, they'd wipe out 5 or 10 assault teams. That's basically what happened with me. I definitely lost, I think, like Olaf, you know, Olaf, Darius, and Attila, I think, were siege at the time, and they died, something like that. So, that's kind of the toughest thing with trying to take someone's metro. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I do have a little video. I'm gonna try and get it off my phone. If not, then you guys will just see this. But it's the start of this. So yeah, hopefully you might see that gameplay. If not, I'll throw it right up after this if I can get it onto the video. And I'll show that. But yeah, actually, I don't have much. We will be getting basically what this does too, just to explain it, because for any new players from season 2 or 1 that are going into season 2 and 3, if one rogue guild gets metro, all rogues get it. So if you are kind of like confused on what to do, so long as you guys all together, you know, now that PTSD now owns this, they will advance up to the next rank, and that allows all rogues to get kingdom rewards, which is fantastic. I mean, that's, you know, only 60 people can be in a guild, and you know, restricting it just to 60 players is not fair, especially whenever rogue is essentially just a solo-based operation. You still are a one-man army as a rogue, And y'all definitely saw that. You know, it's a lot of one-man armies that are going out there, because you have to siege yourself, assault yourself. You know, no longer relying really on that. You know, it's the reason why it takes so long. It's the reason why it took us 3 attempts. We've got a lot of good players here individually, but siege is something that you're not always going to have. So, you know, having 5 siege teams is all you get. You know, with subsidies, you're able to get 10. And man, that makes a world of difference, because I was doing test runs on my, on level 6 siege teams, or level 6 cities, and I was able to get about 30k siege down. So now it's like my siege is literally half of that. Now, given they are better units and they're easier to get through, like any, defenders wise, you know, it's tough to kind of level up 10 teams, and share all that skill experience and prepare for the next season. You know, it's tough because if you were to max out 10 teams, there's no way you would be an average player and then also prepare for season 3. That's a lot of silver to get out. So, but yep, just wanted to share that with y'all. Monumental achievement for Rogues here, season 3. And, you know, it's a little bit winding down. We still have some work to do. And, you know, kind of, I will say this much. Achievements are brutal as a rogue. Achievements are brutal as a rogue. You can't, I do have a problem with, you know, I'm going around here trying to occupy 15 silver mines. It doesn't even help me to have them. I'm trying to go for the, you know, 10 level 10 territories. As a 10 level 10 marauders would be fine, but I'm using so many resources to get those 10 marauders versus if I was just a regular player. I'm definitely glad I did gather resources before I went rogue. I wouldn't have been able to do that. I can't get 30k reserves unless there's some other way that I can get them, you know, because the military building even went away. You can't actually, and just to kind of briefly explain, with a couple of minutes that I have left, I don't want to do 2 times, but this is all you get. Just in case someone out here is wondering, what do you get and what should I level, you know, going into a rogue, it's going to be watchtower, wall, tent, city defense. I didn't level up anything, and that was kind of my problem. I didn't know which red was there. All military and all admin are there. I would 100% try and level your taxation as high as you can get. This is all your silver production, and that is what kills me, is this silver production. You just can't experiment. I got some really good cards throughout this season. I just can't change them around. You know, I have Tokugawa now. I drew him last night. On my free ball. I have them. I have Oda Takeda and Hideyoshi now, and I can't use them. I can't level them. Like, it's too late in the game by the time I get on 45. And spending all those resources, pounding them against level 7s or level 6 silver mines, you know, season's going to be over, and I'm going to be out of resources to even PvP at that point, even. You know, and, you know, I would like to swap up my teams. I'm gotten to the point where some of my teams are not working. The Attila team in Season 3 has been a little bit of a disappointment. It does not match up well against the Subutai Kangas and Mugli squad. It doesn't. And I was so sad. I was so happy I drew 2 Attilas. Even Stardom. Where's he at? I was so happy. I was so psyched. I've even brutally... All this is losing experience, by the way. All this is losing experience. I've yet to get a good match against a meta team and win. I have... Invincible Body was not there. It's just... I took his skill off of him because that team was doing terrible. And I took Noble Knights off of it. You know, and just threw on a crap skill, you know. So, he was running Triple Strike... Triple Strike and Cavalry Charge. I would have done Revolt. I just don't have Revolt. Even if I did, it's going obviously on Subutai with Amplified Impact and Revolt. So yeah, I just like to tell y'all that as the videos go on, what I come to find as good teams and bad teams, even if it's just here and there, how I spread them out across the videos for y'all. That, you know, that way y'all can kind of know where I'm at and how I'm doing and what my views are. Darius team, unfortunately, this team is just not good without Persian Immortals. I will say I'm disappointed. It might work in Season 2, not Season 3. You know, here, you're facing the best of the best. It's brutal as a rogue. If you do not have the best of the best. This team has been what's getting me through. And after I was running Mongolian cavalry archers on this team. Was running Mongolian cavalry archers. It was just not working because Subutai right now is built with amplified impact revolt and then cavalry charge. The only person that even works on a surprise strike stealth charge here, and then you use all to arms on him right here. Just keep boosting up your stats. So you know, I have my Ragnar team here. I'm just trying to get this thing to 45. I've been dying to use this team. I'm starting this team next season. I'm gonna go over my starting teams again, like how I did for y'all. I do still believe Subutai will be the best start again. That Charlemagne team was nuts. But yeah, I will go over. I think probably my next video is I will go ahead and get on the season 3. I don't think we're going to season 4. They haven't even released details on any of these characters yet, which is kind of fine for me. Personally, I think 2 season 3s would be fine. I don't want them to just keep on skipping ahead. I want some of the other seasons to catch ahead and start building up some of these bigger guilds. You know, I would like to see another merger of the map. I would like the map size to be increased a little bit, and see where we go from there. So yeah. But that's all I have for y'all today. If you've watched this far, thank you so much for watching, as always. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.